Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. As part of the usual, I am Cubble. Cubble. Greetings and salutations, and welcome back. As you can see here, we are at the unboxing table, unboxing the Spider-Man Magic the Gathering set. I picked it up the other day, $75. So far it's been interesting pulls. We've had one mythic, three dual lands, and one double rare, and like four rares, which one was a double, and a bunch of interesting combo pieces. So we got 5 more left, and without further ado, let's get back into it. And we see we got some of the Emporium's projects and light boxes among some other festive holiday stuff. So we'll have that throughout the October videos. So enjoy. So without further ado, let's get back into it. First up, we have a food token. Token artifact food. Tap 2 colorless, sack this token, you gain 3 life. First up, we have the Daily Bugle Reporters, we've already talked about. Next up, we have the Passenger Ferry that we've already talked about. Next up, we have the Electro's Bolt, we've already talked about. Spider-Rex Daring Dino, we've already talked about. The Common Crook, we've already talked about. Next up, we have the City Pigeon, 1-drop, creature bird, one white, flying. When this creature leaves the battlefield, create a food token. For those not familiar with food tokens, it's an artifact with 2 colorless, sack this token, gain 3 life. We showed the token earlier, but just a clarification. Next up, we have the Vibrant Cityscape land. Sack this land, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle. Next up, we have Eerie Gravestone, we've already talked about. Next up, we have Aunt May, 1-drop, legendary creature, human and citizen, 1 white. Whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. If it's a spider, put a 1/1 counter on it. Next up, we have Wall Crawl, 4-drop enchantment, 3 colorless, 1 green. When this enchantment enters, create a 2/1 green spider creature token with reach, and then you gain 1 life for each spider you control. Spiders you control get +1/+1 and can't be blocked by creatures with Defender. Next up, we have Supportive Parents, 3-drop, 3/3, 2 colorless, 1 green. Human Citizen, tap 2 untapped creatures you control, add 1 mana of any color. And the rare of the deck is the Silk Web Weaver, 4-drop, 3/5, 2 colorless, 1 green, 1 white. Web Slinger. For those not familiar with web slinging, 1 colorless, 1 green, 1 white. You may cast this spell for its web slinging cost if you also return a tapped creature you control to its owner's hand. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 green and white human citizen creature token. Pay 5, 3 colorless, 1 green, 1 white. Creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain vigilance until end of turn. So that is the Silk Weaver Spider. Or I should say just Silk Web Weaver. We have 2 foils to end the deck. This pack. We have the Wild Pack Squad, 3-drop, 2/3, human mercenary, 2 colorless, 1 white. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target creature gains first strike and vigilance until end of turn. And then we have a foil dual land, Savage Mansion. This land you play tap, add red or green to your mana pool. 4 colorless, tap Surveil 1. Look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. So another dual land. So we got four. No, actually we got three. One's a duplicate. All right, next up, we have another Illusion Villain token. First up, we have Common Crook, we've already talked about. We have City Pigeon, we've already talked about. Next up, we have Beetle, Legacy Criminal, 4-drop, 3/3, legendary creature, human rogue villain, 3 colorless, 1 blue, flying, pay 1 colorless, 1 green, exile this card from your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on target creature, it gains flying until end of turn, activate only as a sorcery. Next up, we have the Shock, we've already talked about. Next up, we have Spider-Man, the Brooklyn Visionary, we've already talked about. Next up, we have a Spider Manifestation, we've already talked about. We have another Vibrant Cityscape, we've already talked about. Next up, we have Tombstone, Career Criminal, 3-drop, 2/2, human villain, 2 colorless, 1 black. When Tombstone enters, return target villain card from your graveyard to your hand. Villain spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Next up, we have Madam Web, Clairvoyant, 6-drop, 4/4, 4 colorless, 2 blue. Legendary creature, Mutant Advisor. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast spider spells and non-creature spells from the top of your library. Whenever you attack, you may mill a card. You may put the top card of your library into your graveyard. Next up, we have Spider Girl, Legacy Hero. 2-drop, 2/2, Spider Human Hero, 1 green, 1 white. During your turn, Spider Girl has flying. When Spider Girl leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1 green and white human citizen creature token. Next up, we have a dual rare in this pack. We have Urban Retreat. It's a dual land. Oh, actually, triple land. Comes into play tapped, add green, white, or blue to your mana pool. 2 colorless, return a tap creature you control to its owner's hand. Put this card from your hand onto the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. That could get broken real quick. So it's like an infinite. I can do that as many times as I have mana. That could be very interesting. Put this card from your hand onto the battlefield. Return a tapped creature you control to its owner's hand. Put this card from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay, so it's a land going back onto the field. Okay. That's rare. And then the second rare is Black Cat, Cunning Thief. 5-drop, 2/3. 3 colorless, 2 black. Legendary creature, human rogue villain. When Black Cat enters, look at the top 9 cards of target opponent's library. Exile 2 of them face down, then put the rest on the bottom of their library in a random order. You may play the exiled cards for as long as they remain exiled. Mana of any type can be spent to cast spells this way. That could be fun, but also could be broken as hell. Or have fun with that. And then the foil of the deck is another Beetle Legal Criminal we've already talked about. And the last card of that pack, we had another Plains. Foil Plains. So we got 3 packs left. So far we only have the 1 Mythic, but we got a bunch of rares and double rares. Next up we got a food token. First up, we have the Subway Train, 2-drop, artifact, 3/1, artifact vehicle, 2 colorless. When this vehicle enters, you may pay green. If you do, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. Crew of 2. For those not familiar with crew, tap any number of creatures you control with the total power 2 or more. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Next up, we have Merciless Enforcers, we've already talked about. Next up, we have the Wild Pack Squad, we've already talked about. Next up, we have Whoosh, we've already talked about. Next up, we have Angry Rabby. 2-drop, 2/2, 1 colorless, 1 red. Human Citizen, trample. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Pay 5 colors and a red, put 2 1/1 counters on this creature, activate only as a sorcery. Next up, we have Craven's Cat. 2-drop, 2/2, 1 colorless, 1 green. Pay 2 colorless, 1 green. This creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. Next up, we have Pumpkin Bombardment. 1-drop, sorcery, black or red. An additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card, or pay 2 colorless. Pumpkin Bombardment deals 3 damage to target creature. Next up, we have Scout the City. We've already talked about. Then we have Morbius, the Living Vampire. 4-drop, 3/1, 2 colors, 1 blue, 1 black, 3/1. Vampire Scientist Villain. Legendary creature. Flying, Vigilance, Lifelink. 1 blue, 1 black. Exile this card from your graveyard. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. Next up, we have Flying Octobot. 2-drop, 1/1, robot villain, 1 colorless, 1 blue, artifact creature, flying. Whenever another villain you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. This ability triggers only once each turn. Then we have Supportive Parents, we've already talked about. And we have a mythic, and we have a dual, a rare and a mythic pull. We have Gwenum, Remorseless, 5-drop, 4/4, 3 colors, 2 black, legendary creature, symbiote, spider hero, death touch, lifelink. Whenever Gwenum attacks until end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library at any time, and you may play cards from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than pay its mana cost. Okay. Whenever Gwenum attacks, until end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library anytime, and you may play cards from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, okay, so you can just keep playing cards at the top of your life by sacrificing life. Okay. And we have a foil rare, Oscorp Industries. This comes into play tapped. When this land enters from a graveyard, you lose 2 life. Tap, add blue, black, or red to your mana pool. Mayhem. You may play this card from your graveyard. If you discarded it this turn, timing rules still apply. And then we have another Suburban Sanctuary. This land enters tapped. Add green or white, and 4 colorless, and survival for 1. So we have our dual land. Alright, we got 2 packs left. Next up, we have Human Citizen Token. Next up, we have the White Pack Squadron we've already talked about. Ooh. We have Doc Ock, Sinister Scientist, 5-drop, 4/5, 4 colorless, 1 blue. A legendary creature, Human Scientist Villain. As long as there are 8 or more cards in your graveyard, Doc Ock has a base power and toughness 8/8. As long as you control another villain, Doc Ock has hexproof. For those not familiar with hexproof, can't be a target of spells or abilities your opponents control. That could be fun. Next up, we have Taxi Driver, 2-drop, 3/1, Human Pilot, 1 colorless, 1 red. Pay 1 colorless, tap target creature gains haste until end of turn. Next up, we have Subway Train, we've already talked about. We have the Merciless Enforcers, we've already talked about. Eerie Gravestone, we've already talked about. Next up, we have the Spider Islanders, 4-drop, 4/3, 3 colorless, 1 red. Spider Horror Citizen, Mayhem, pay 1 colorless, 1 red. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its Mayhem cost. If you discard it this turn, timing rules apply. Next up, we have Hot Dog Cart, we've already talked about. We have Green Goblin Relevant, we've already talked about. Daily Bugle Building, we've already talked about. We have Robotics Mastery, 5-drop, 4 colorless, 1 blue, enchant aura, flash, enchant creature. When this aura enters, create 2 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature tokens with flying. Enchant creature gets +2/+2. And the rare of the deck is Spider Punk, 2-drop, 2/1, 1 colorless, 1 red, legendary creature, Spider Human Hero, Riot. This creature enters with your choice of a +1 counter or haste. Other spiders you control have Riot. Spells and abilities can't be countered. Damage can't be prevented. That could be fun. And then we have the foil of the deck, Romantic Rendezvous, we've already talked about. And then we got another dual land. So, we got our final pack here going. Let's see what it has in store for us. So, start off with another food token. Next, first up, we have the Inner Demons Gangsters, we've already talked about. Selfless Police Captain, we've already talked about. Unstable Experiment, we've already talked about. Romantic Rendezvous, we've already talked about. Professional Wrestler, we've already talked about. Spiderbot, 2-drop, 2/1, 2 colorless, artifact creature, Spider Robot Scout. Reach. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and shuffle. Then shuffle and put that card on top. Next up, we have Spider Manifestation, we've already talked about. We have Kraven, the Proud Predator, 3-drop. Questionable attack, 4 defense, 1 colorless, 1 red, 1 green. Legendary creature, human warrior, villain, vigilance, top of the food chain. Kraven's power is equal to the greatest mana value among permanents you control. Next up, the Spider Slayer, we've already talked about. We have the Spots Portal, 3-drop, instant, 2 colorless, 1 black. Put target creature on the bottom of its owner's library. You lose 2 life unless you control a villain. We have a dual rare. First one's the Friendly Neighborhood, 4-drop, 3 colorless, 1 white. Enchantment Aura, enchant land. Then when this aura enters, create 3 1/1 green and white human citizen tokens. Enchant land has pay 1 colorless. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. For each creature you control, activate only as a sorcery. And the second rare is Oscorp Industries once again. The foil of the pack is Risky Research, 3-drop, sorcery, 2 colorless, 1 black. Sorcery, Serval 2, this then draw 2 cards, you lose 2 life. For those not familiar with Serval, the Serval 2, look at the top 2 cards of your library, then put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest on the top of your library in any order. And the final thing of the pack is the full art plane. So that will bring us to the end of our